Hello and welcome to another episode of Couch and Sports. I'm your host, Matthew Grossman, and with me, as always, is Couch. Now, Couch, what's the show brought to us by this week?
This week's episode is brought to you by Justin Bieber's basketball coach. If I was your basketball coach and you live in downtown Minneapolis, I could teach you how to dribble.
Thank you, Couch. And now we throw it over to Nicole Conlon with your headlines.
That was bad. That was really, just really bad. I have this week's headlines, but it doesn't seem like they matter anymore, because nothing matters anymore. Nothing. Okay. The X Games were this week. Shaun White wasn't there, and who cares, you know, because if there's one thing that I think we can all learn from this, it's that nothing that any of us do matters, and it doesn't matter how much you care or how much you try. Everything's futile, so forget about it, you know. And Tiger Woods is off to his worst professional start in his professional history, and you know, that's just how it goes sometimes, you know. Sometimes you work really hard at something for a really long time and then it all amounts to nothing, so who cares. I can't do that.
As a reminder, this episode is brought to you by... It's Justin Bieber at the top of the key, and that's a crossover dribble with another crossover dribble. Look at that crossover dribble. Folks, it's a crossover dribble with a crossover dribble and a crossover dribble on top. It is in. Look at that mean face. This week, we present a special report related to the Super Bowl. We take an inside look at an event that would change the lives of thousands of people.
Special report. January 19th, 8:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It was then decided that the Seattle Seahawks would be facing the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 48. January 19th, 8:16 p.m., the single funniest joke would be written, changing the world forever.
Just Blaze X420X was just your average Twitter user retweeting hilarious tweets from Daniel Tosh and Jeff Dunham, until on a brisk Sunday evening, he was hit with a stroke, or should I say toke, of genius.
Washington and Colorado are gonna make one Super Bowl. Hashtag 420, hashtag weed, hashtag LOL, hashtag 420 just blaze.
It was at that point a mass hysteria broke out.
Because weed is Oh my god. It's a bowl, which is when you put weed in, and it's the Super Bowl. Oh.
You don't realize how hard it is after you read the funniest thing ever. I haven't laughed in 2 weeks. After you read something that funny, the world loses color.
My son read it. It was too funny. He went into a coma, and we're not sure if he's ever going to wake up. We hope he does, but we are not. The doctors don't know.
It was at this part of the interview that I had to stop questioning, as I was simply laughing too hard. So who is Just Blaze X420X? Is he a comedy genius? An evil tweet mastermind? A teen who got lucky? Or is he simply Just Blaze? I'm Matthew Grossman reporting for CNS News, Brooklyn, New York. Good night.
And that does it. That concludes yet another episode of Couch and Sports. I've been your host, Matthew Grossman, and with me, as always, is Couch. Here's a quick crossover dribble. See you next week.